the Super Green Eagles of Nigeria, Morocco, we host nation, the Triangle Lions of Senegal, and I feel so crown any gamer, any areas of money, GT, and Hong Kong on Luta deba or the other news on the beba. Now, the Didi, the honor, a remit me at my store, Madrid or Maso and Ra, Elba de Bebaseno, Avelo Abeloa, Ebomodi and the first training session, a remit me at Mamo, Habib Mohammed, Ricardo Vaz Maestro. And I feel no nanche Benaz, the executive producer, and a brantia, your friend T-Bread, and I feel so master planner, or Monteche, Lord Samuel Jacama HR, or Danny Dana Kamakama Pedma, MCR, Benedicta Sari Jr. Chidi, and I held up Postiga, the programs manager, Abe Kuku Oche, or Munina Cambo Momo Buana Jumadino, Yedi Erome Timera Mounty, or Madaroma. Any Yaho Divia Babi Jamu Madame Dino, ABOU DIABY, Mamma more quick, make ready about pay. Mesha Siena Free Commodity Audona, Yeda Tosso de Amamo, Yebasisia. Sama makwa be very bad juma die kese no se bana ya baba be din komo bare chase emfa emfi mano maswe na me bo tautel ba ko mi bi e horo masana baba be to aso ya mare FIFA U17 World Cup no ene Ghana be kia yesanhye ye kakra bare ko ye na se aba wo mana for manra draw no ebomode etimi etoja o we draw no komo ne sere niama esi etie padia na chese ne o for mo Togo and our first round no ye ni omo e de bebo ani pension share chese first leg no e be toja on the 10th to 12th April 2026 second leg no 17th to 19th April 2026 and after the second round no Ghana Togo winner no e be share Libya Liberia and also first leg ni Ramo 22nd 24th May 2026 and our second leg no 29th to 31st May 2026 and our third round no here is a BBR de dia na just a winner no se Ghana ye kwenima Tunisia Senegal or Gia Cameroon yebetimi ene ba akwa bani ewo the third round me no so no o check first leg na just a BBR de dia and no betimi akoso on the 3rd to 5th July 2026 na second leg no 10th to July 12 ye don come no e ram na boa na BBR adaye kama paso etimi e de amount yes aprepe ene mun come no esi etia ye de e down wona hihye no akoye kama pe de amamo no so fi wanra omobo de omo FA Cup no ye de draw no etimi ahihye so won se da de nyina ye no ya kase man FA Cup ni ade a e no so ejina brane a ore mun come no sere niam esi etia atumu sampa e hyeye papa e boa na bibia akoye kama pa so no etimi edama ye mayo na e mun come ne mun sem no ye bomode na yetimi area down na bibia etimi akona draw no so no commodity awodo na akọ so e horo menko na minkonko tie kakra ne resere niam esi ekọ so mana so e
Sampem Dakwa has right now and what they are saying. Not to say that they will not do well. They may do very well, but as former champions who are still topping the league at the zone, it will be difficult for Jabba ladies, a zonal side, to come and upset Sampem Dakwa in that manner. Anybody going against a side that has scored 14-0 should be afraid. When you come to the southern zone, I mean, I don't know where to start. I mean, Samate's True Sisters, Akosobo Girls, Junina, Hazakes Ladies Epiphany, I mean, and then Army Ladies versus Sisamba Ladies. It looks like we are playing some finals before the finals, but we can only wish the teams all the very best and ensure that the best side will progress. And hard luck to the sides that are unable to make it.
Well, Matilda, before I come to the chairperson where she's going to tell us when we are going
lawyer Kobanra na Urama Yenia Shaban and Afi Matilda Dumedu Ojamerema Myra on MP for Kanamra na more atransia draw no na yeron common remedy about draw no or where on some city CETA a sena a C etie any run of 16 FC Savannah be Jomana so money arm of God ladies area where the supreme ladies in sono air boboga sharp arrows Tamale super ladies about dreams ladies and no yet the northern zone on ampem da kwa ladies in sono ebe Jomana so money jagba ladies area bweni southern sector yawami ladies or mosono e Jomana so money sisamba ladies area bo eri azakes ladies in sono ebe Jomana so money epi funny ladies area warriors area bweni any war akosombo ladies or mosono any Joanina ladies in sono ebe shara samates ladies in sono and so any road sisters ere bweni a boamani amadeda yepa etimi edi amomontiano e mano omo Africa ponon komana ne yedia yedi rametimi edi ama yefi ono yamramedi nkoma akra wo mema no omaso na nra Antoine Semenyo esan ye na de ribiem ni nanze na eye EFL Cup the Fred Carabao Cup no na ne Manchester City and Newcastle United ekoko edi nanas mankofo enjoy the goal ne kakra na yehwesere niama esi eko yentine 2 matches 2 goals 1 assist Antoine Semenyo no and I was a waka area to kama ebwana hihye na koyi so etimi ede amano na after we no osanya go back na offside na meze na nkofo ekika ka se we de enke wo se na nka ye gini ade a na eboa na hihye ne koyi but anye we ni ade a ne nyina mo no na eboa ma bibia ekoyi kama so no etimi ede ma na ede mu nsem no etudwa after the game no ankasa abomode di nkomo kakra utieri nkomo di ne nsem di tudwa another MVP send Obama etimi agie so say and Antoine Semenyo Obama di nkomo na de che.
Just taking the confidence that I had from MON-FRI and yeah, like I said, playing with a smile on my face. I'm enjoying every moment.
What did you say to the camera at the end?
Second goal should have counted. The referee came inspecting me and told me what was going on, but yeah, it's what it is.
Okay, well done. You're the player of the match.
Thank you very much.
Altia lawyer command Antoine Semenyo abomodi etimi ra tuja ni na mo ebo mane makoye pa etimi edemana no edin party Ghana ni de share no mani ni hene so join the team no ongu ye ni maseda dade di nyina ejuma oye ne ade a no edin ye papa no already ni details na nesere ne mesi ko ye ni de odi ewrama tumusampa oyejuma papa ye routine 7.8 you know obomodi ono na player and then you know otimi enya go back edemo o check expected goals na the end at 0.89 and assist no wanyebi and no enanche accurate passes or boy you know out of 30 name 27 yeah accurate 90% short on target obomodi etimi ebo one half short accuracy no 1:1 is you know 100% o check any touches na onya 48 touches onya no box no 86 and you saw dribble no successful no year 1 successful at 100% no then no passing to the final third no and so yeah there na year 1 he disposes no 1 pair about the defensive action na or tackles 1 and on a fire recovery no year 1 a fire see a champion on 1 and also yeah there etimi ewrama etimi erama indeed just on Antoine Semenyo ejuma yere mo my Ghana na yade a eboa ma bibia ekoye kama pa so etimi ede ema na edi munsem no ewramo so no etimi era ma na bibia adaye etimi era ma sere no ayeka ericho no the honorable sports minister abomodi ane anti-doping wonsem no ya form a committee amra ye catch us Steven Tornado apia any other members no pimpa ne swarm in so ombra ema mebu ejuma na no sere na ekono si na isi etie
well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana as members of the board of
LTM lawyer run out the honorable sports minister honorable Kofi Adams abomodia odine nkoma ni nyina mo na ebo ma na ma deda di party na omo na eba ababebo na anti-doping hon sensem no yahwe se player na akwa ndubone ana alibi kofa ndubone eri akwakusi akan no omo na be committee omo na ya bon bra na aboa ma na makoye pere ama Dr. Tony Oben ya pempo jamo bo ejumede ma Mediema Sporting Club Limited and wakasa on Mediema ye managing no senate to no esi ETSA na pimpa no enso di nkomode ache.
Now I think managing a football club in this country is challenging regardless. But Mediama is a little different. Mediama is also a community club. It is a Takwa, we call it a Pinto area club, but it's also a major representation of the Wasa area. Mediama is owned technically by one individual and also some traditional membership. So it is not owned 100% by one person, but also the traditional leadership of the area. The Pinto people have some share in it, but the actual management, the day-to-day activities, the bank rolling and all that comes from a smaller group. So it is not very easy. It is not easy management because you need the resources. You have brought in our case, close to
Until lawyer command a pay pie for the Tony or being doctor no na you abomo the area to get boa man ya makoye pere man o cheze media man o hia no chichi mu ne nkrabata ne dos ye wo mo nyina kabo mo boa man ya makoye pay ti me martin after no and also din komo a chichi mu the club na nka so mo vision ni di enti aba be bazo mo say e no so chichi mo de che.
You know, a good Premier League club must always aim at the top. You must, because you can't be in the Premier club for nothing. Sometimes I hear that some people, they don't want to go to Africa, so they just want to be in the Premier. It loses the essence. But I understand them because at the end of the day, when you qualify to go to Africa, the cost you run away. But we are always saying that we want to go to the money zone. That's the money, and even the money zone, what you get sometimes does not clear the cost at the preliminaries. So people run away from that because of the initial cost. But you see, there's also a positive to that. You showcase your metal, what you can do. I remember when we played El Hali in Egypt.
Until lawyer command Dr. Tony Obelia to your league the uncle for be more Africa on sensenti omodia ne say monje e pese boni e kam mo se basa na ha dwen kakra e won se share no tetremu na kokokusu ade bi aboa mane makoyere mo nti omori omo vision no na hwe bibi omo da league no omo nyon mesaje na bibi akoyie pa etimi era ma media mara owie no eri bi as Ghana ye kanti me woska pa ono ankasa ne trans no access ye time no say era no so dia no ye no edemai.
I haven't gone to the packet of the other clubs, so I don't know. We are trying our best, but if I think about clubs like Kotoko, and we know people who live Kotoko, clubs like Accra Folk, we know people who live Accra Folk, and my own venerable Togbe Afede and all that. I don't know which, and the question looks like, is the president the richest person or is the club the richest club? But that being said, my answer is that I haven't gone to the packet of any club, so I don't know which is the richest club. But it is how we use the resources that we have. It is not being the richest club per se.
Until lawyer commodity to ya on court teams in our can bottom, so team mama kase, and you know, I don't mean the team winner the richest club near the but. Or did he say kakra on be do on aboa na bibi akoye pe ti biara mo ne big game ebe koso ewo the AFCON no a game the Alas Lions of Morocco e German so one the Super Eagles of Nigeria e di abo eni no na Ghana ni this year Daniel Lai referee appointed so on corner onkoko jina mu nkoko bo ejuma boa ma juma di no enko kama pa there is a big game in India Lai on any do betimi aye eti supporters onko non konkoti o mangan na nimna embo na bibibia enko yesoro etimi afama ye kama pa sere no a ye confirm ye de man no ne emeze kofi consult tenkwantia coach Ahmed Fati na no na release bar say ejuma na nkasa no ono ankasa ne ba ye bar bebi edu no obeso de to ko bar no a ye hu de ye All Blacks ye training a eze coach ne shemancho aba bia eni ohwe sere ne ma esi e ko emeze kofo hu nkomo we no ayomo akakra na coach untime nkwa ma ene omo nsan ken na bra na bra beto aso na mboa na bibibia ene da ye kama pa so no etimi afama club no enra na ye confirm ye de ma se pe pa ye friend duo semuna na orwani chiemu ewo bobo kwe format focus so ye likely so no and I bomb the etimi appoint no so bra na omma mejamu embo ejumabwa ma niama enkoye kama pa etimi emfa emom to officially uhima or the release naba we the official confirmation echeza ampa bibia niama no eko kekandu no na jese wako etimi ere apema ene no emmo amaniama nko etu head na after almost 10 years of dedicated professional service at the Ghana Football Association Secretariat, I've taken the difficult decision to say goodbye as I move on to pursue other professional opportunities. So, our headline is after 10 years, the Ghana Football Association, almost secretariat to our neo more ABOU Jumani Adiadiano, or who is a Bribia Swan, a also Bob Modena, Otimi Tua Namobia, a Bebwana, Bibia. Akoye kama pasono etiniera manantu tieno enso adeda di pasono etiniera madu since joining the association in 2016 as the regional secretary for the Western region. My career as a sport administrator has been profoundly shaped and impacted by the Ghana Football Association, from serving as the national safety and security officer and club licensing manager between 2020 and 2024. To my immediate past role as the head of competition, I have been privileged to grow both professionally and personally. Throughout this journey, I've built lasting relationships locally and internationally, and I remain deeply grateful for the exposure, trust, and support extended to me. I wish to sincerely thank the President, Mr. Ketias Okreku, and the General Secretary, Mr. Prosper Senado, for their exceptional leadership, encouragement, and a goodwill in accepting my resignation. My appreciation also goes to all the past and present staff, club administrators, directors, and the many stakeholders whose path I was fortunate to cross during my time with the association. And I wish the Ghana Football Association continuous success at its advance the growth and development of our football ecosystem. Shalom, Dios Ben Emuna. And I said, confirm the man on the Wabomodia Nijumano, or the Ghana Football Association, Nako, area Pemo, joining Accra to folk non yomo, Aqua to Asonabwa, na Bibia Koyera Manjo Bengeze, Yera was Oba and Oba Be Jumanibi, Obama and football, no Yama Koye, Ene Emuana or Sayabano, Jubano, Yamuakwaba, Branabe to Asona Bujumapa, Maniaman Koye, Limne de Mekaibi days, or Takrade, na anything we are not by issue no so. Those the Spice FM and a Beach FM na Masai in the you know, or a heavy man bruta, Mijini di bruta, the name of Mijini so Baby Rama to Fukuno, or Berna or Bujumano Napua, Nanyama de Yepa, Etimiera Mama. If you're there, we get a big game or dance park. Nas, Mamintie Kaka, the Bieri Ghost say Usti, Krobia Kumase, Asante Kotoko, weekend, Yegi, Anobe Dempa, Yeti Wimbra.
It's time again, the second round of the Ghana Premier League Associate. Guess what? At the Bibiani Dance Park, Bibiani Gold Stars against Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And you mean the year 17th January 2026. Our Dance Park, no me and Sapa Pepe, no Bena Boom, and until Obian Sorwaka, no more supporting team, no operations on deck. It's Bibiani Gold Stars against Asante Kotoko at Dance Park.
This is a good build-up by the Homesteads, drilled across the face of goal. The header is on. Oh! This is a goal. This definitely is a goal.
Popular stamp 30 Ghana cedis, VIP 50 Ghana cedis. It is
goal first.
All right, here Bobo de na ye ko straight up mami ni komo wemra ansana matoa mensem so me ramo young apostles aswe Alhaji Mahama Ifira Salia ere kasa ere ma tinona yeni nkoma akra yeze no crisis meeting bi call so na de komo no my open geze na bibia boko de wanchi so boko.
Chief, good morning. Wanchi so boko be passion mo so mo hotisi.
Yazo ya won dem pa na apostles ebusuaku no ne omo supporters so omo ho ye de.
Apostles ebusuaku supporters, players, management, coaches, obi biara ehwo ye o dikwe mu.
Okay, yara twera mponya kopa se ne ma kwa aba so yere ba Fakye TV ne da se anopedio nyina so wagye pene ne yeba aba bedi nkomo na the America bisa woni as edu baby no munya ne yie pa na mo performance no e wo show papa but enim and materials as aba from there and the empana this year cost for young apostles.
Well, Mamincha what you for Ghana Premier League. A cost to our year on my Ghana Yimu. Apostles. They are part of the teams that are kind in the league. Apostles ABOU first season in the Premier League last season. This season first season or second season in the league. At a point in time, now we are up there in the league table. Saying say share Ghana say ABOU an 18 club league. Now Apostles part of the top half one. By top half, let's say team not than 9th in the table. Now between 9 and 10. Just last Sunday matches, about we in a team no they could drew number 14 as we speak. That's the fact that points are quite close amongst teams in the table. Who beside the Echo Bonnet team no I believe the answers are not far-fetched. Chief amongst them, by my estimation, and by more Ghana football, will say officiating play a part in where the teams line at the moment. May can't say officiating play a part here. There were games that team no anya outcome as a result of poor officiating calls. Main case no peculiar to just Apostles. Other teams have suffered similar fates in their matches. But you say both is a bar, Opia soon as Obia again it is a bono and hitting. It's a maker Apostles for you once a me. Examples are quite numerous in our matches. Yeba Kumasi against Kotoko, Yamudi see ye. Yehosi has in Wenchi, Yamudi see ye. There were calls against us, na enyefe. There were calls of secretary fees, etimi edimayet, entimi enko emayet. And no, a year past and gone. But the fact that a past and gone into the CBA, yentimi embosubium. Yebosubium see now. It's meant to remind the GFA and their assigns in the referee say Omudi matches now, Omonia fair to all the clubs. The sign say it never expires. It only expires when someone turns a new leaf. So this is Obisuba SSR and Afutu end it. So by necessary in one Afutu no a year I just say to me Ediba. And here one thing at you a high. And the matches as well, young players were a bit wasteful. Chances in the back, no more boy to this was also the goals that you concede clearly self-inflicted as a result of poor marking or poor game reading. Now, opponents to me, I should go to TIN. The amount and the meeting in Wenchi. Quite in the night, if you not almost 11 p.m. Say the fact that now your last 3 matches, your outcomes are now you share. Out of the last 3 matches, points at stake, now a 9. From the 9 on, you just 1 pay. One no could also know, not a game one that you shall have won on a silver platter. Against Adriana Stars in Wenchi, we took a 2-goal lead. And I can't say a hammer, a Caribbean, a cancel. Martin never really about 2-2. And see my fans know everything you say, why should we give away a 2-goal lead at a time where no points no a year very precious to the life of the club in the league. And see man could fast forward, your cosmetics, you lost 2-0. Followed by the game against the game last Sunday, and also 3-0. Now you feel say, yeah, sorry, Nina, no bet me again. It is my first management meeting with a coach. So, Montreal didn't hear a normal uncle user. we had a very good meeting. Some people say reason A, reason B, reason C. What they said in the meeting, no, some are quite confidential. I mean, so, and for some, I'm saying that's a meeting, a year tactical meeting, that's a strategic meeting, a meeting of how to overcome your troubles. If we end up discussing your troubles in the media, a better open and so I find an antidote to the also open also on. It's a meeting, no, a minute when you say, you do no. So, man, you don't want team no entity and our league in the meeting, no, of course, always you could be and let's almost say, beginning from the game against All United on Sunday in Wenchi. And next year, Kurano. Some margin books to be here. Multi my son say, points in a year. The air 1-0, the air 4-0, the air 10-0, points in a year. Depends on my fine build up on it. Next team, no, and to me, and I saw lady. So, besides, team, no, and more than them are beating, no, of course, a year and wait. Saturday, like you said in your intro to the question, now you're very, very encouraging. But you go to your point, now, some air and equity. And I said, well, be a yabum. Now say to me, sorry, a meeting. Now, it could be a normal good year. Now, say to me, make an input to ensure the team will be a better and more than a year born.
That OC Cannon meeting in Chima, dear Mamino. The Comana at Tizze, a Peseco Chicoya, man and matches be say, while Rene Bemana Conin and Yanocre.
Meeting there was never an ultimatum. Maybe for 3 matches and about 4 matches. One to me and maybe 4 matches in point network. One to you half or it's neither here nor there. And yet, yeah, you see about the say, let's go and threaten them. That's ultimatum in a way amount threatening. One you say, I believe you see. One you say, I believe you see. And yeah, DIABY side back here. A very cordial.
Mate.
Thank you. The game against again attack.
Yeah.
You know, a crazy say, and as a man put the push here. So what should we give away a 2-goal lead? Thank you. In the game, there were some things here. Oh, yeah. I'm not trying to buff here. Next to the place of you, 3 months. I will remember my team. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take on. In solution to the meeting, or all meeting national. Why you chose that? No, everybody was left convinced. One, a player by name Grandpa Samuel. He scored the second goal of that game. For a tormentor in attack. For a strike is now. They never give defenders a respite. But people run over defenders and defenders are not confused. The ball will be now. Over the boom. That's Nipa Onya about the engineer. And on the other side, the defender M of the shah. Ball, balloon ball. Balloon ball, a Obia ball.
I like about it. Ladies and gentlemen, now you win at the Alture. And we are a buy a bana Yababa Betwas on Ayahu. Ebia season we no crash second round window ni Pia Niamama to call today. Yada sepaza rope by a meeting rad the course in Chimwa diamai. Yada was sepa.
Inshallah, let's be the
all right, here no ye ni alaji mama Sally Fira near call. Nene call Cocodine come on my carrier chose a gifted icon season 2 no. Idea ya bomb more day a be near Madia to my neighbor, Nabra be far form so no. Fakye TV opaya, Uramo Bantama, any praise be a so any daily bear, obey premises are, say Kasahari, Unimum Topa. Na wababa be pikil forms so no na boa na niama koye kama pa let me edi amanti ma na bo to na bra be pikil forms na bibia enkoye so no entimi enfama no echi no Millennium Constructions de bia me ka se mfresika na enko ma wo fama ne nkonkodi o ama no ne nko a still discount ni gusu ye adwuma ene no bibia peso to asase wo Ghana bia contact omo ye bre na ye di hu adwuma na aboa na ntotoye no akoye kama pa edi amanzi na fie na peso si Opeso school at Sunday, hostel and Apeso more into real estate development. No, Monfa number we nan komobia, money pay for engineer wow 0244 0244 274084 0244 274084 Nembwa na bibia nkwe de ma yakwa manone me manaba na yehwene ram kin bibia aboko de
nyame adom brakwaku na also
menzo me weden papa net AFCON semi-final matches in the so.
Oh yes and Morocco e ho be sengege.
Okay.
I would say you were 2 West African countries against 2 North African countries. You Egypt and Morocco. From North Africa. And you were Senegal, Nigeria from West Africa. And permutation of 1 West African team be share 1 North African team. Into Egypt, Senegal, Nigeria, Morocco. Yebenya West African derby e fana. Yebenya Maghrebian countries no fana. And now say 1 against 1. And the JBCBC 5 and 8 p.m.
Oh, they now prefer.
Anka minya West African derby and Kenya bad.
Nigeria for more.
And I'm saying West Africa, Nigeria, Senegal.
Nigeria they qualify very
Hey,
Nigeria they have
Daniel Lai. And the Jinamuno.
Nigeria they have Fakye. Who lives in Kuma yawu. Se Nigeria they have Kuma yawu. Dem kofu de beba be ye no. Na hwe ayi kro mu so bi she Ghana je say hey Ghana go away Ghana open there wa.
Ghana jollof.
Nigeria for the kid. And then them say ye bi da ba Morocco for ye ba na because Nigeria team
host and win.
Nigeria team na solid team o. Who said you be win no. Enam sa line so.
Nigeria Morocco
almost 13 no. Omo ye solid team to the kid. Mami Jama na yenko to them na on quick on. Ye ko ba ya pe na full room na fi odi amano ne se no. Atwa so die na on ba ye ba pe straight up ye ko amano ne.
Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Nyanya dajajajamu yompo amno nsemo. Mami sha so AFCON Morocco and a semi-final games na baso na 2 semi-final games. First semi-final game and now semi-final game 1 about 5 p.m. Omo friend Senegal omo ball against Egypt and no first semi-final game and watch about 8 p.m. Semi-final game 2 host nation ball against the Super Eagles of Nigeria into the Atlas Lions of Morocco ball against Omaya Yefe Nigeria and no semi-final game 2 now mami Nigeria training your final training section ahead of the big game and Betoja now we track Nigeria final training section team toja echasa pana dina no day echasa mpa Norma at Dana Cremo, so at the Emamo, Ultra Nigeria players, no, Norma de B Keke, so at the Emamo, now what you will say at Nigeria, or 2 players here, among Quanomu individual training, Ultra will fret indeed. Not one point that Rian, ABOU, Amu Emionu, Ninan said, indeed, I am suspended. And a boiler, your friend of me, Patro, ABOU, also injured. Afe and Roba, now I was so training a Biaso Ayakama, and no at the Eba, ye judge, I'm breaking it down. Now, Victor Alatayao, Ossiman, Wakasa, was when it comes to inspiration. Players inspiration from her Obafemi Martins and Yente Osimhen.
And I got a few close friends that show me and try to motivate me that yeah, you can do it, and I know that I have the ability to do it considering the kind of amount of talent that I have around me in the national team. I know that I can do it, but at the same time, it's amazing to be up there with the greats, to to know that what I'm doing now, I've dreamt of it as a young child, you know, watching the Super Eagles play. Although I didn't watch Mr. Rashidi Yekini in blessed memory, but I didn't watch him play. But, you know, he's done something that have inspired a lot of people that
no sir Osimhen usapao was say Yakini wan chensa nemo omo inspire no Odoni Gallo former United player enuachi Obefemi Martins omo players me no omo inspire pa na enuachi ne e was so Nigeria national team all time leading scorer Rashidi Yakini na ultra Yakini so far ono 37 goals and ono Osimhen watch 35 aka just 2 goals no way equal 3 goals no bet Nigeria all time leading scorer opesa record no osete na obet all time leading scorer Nigeria na omu coach you Eric Shell wakasa wase ene wase oram na oram mosque Masarachi na okobo mpaye gentina coach ni so okobo mpaye obesre Allah some game against Morocco a more penalty shootout
But the man can tell you, say, I will go to the mosque so the coach can answer you and tell you that we work training sessions of penalty. But the man can tell you, say, I will go to the mosque to do my prayer for that.
I know Nigeria Super Eagles head coach Eric Shell was so best Allah was most gracious was said grace in the so said about Morocco penalty shootout and 90 minutes Paul Kikau na oma Morocco tomato na much Morocco training in Baso na the final train good news about at the Atlas Lions of Morocco. Omu training on Omu Jana Yehusa Omu Eskipa opening game Okopra Roman Sars me patch up 100% fitter Yehusa Oye training a bright team now Omu so prepare ultra preparation na no dene na enuna Morocco head coach ye fa Wallet Wagrage Yehusa Kwachito what did say ulusu to Nigeria Omu petimi ampamwana was a nice question from one country journalist na inchemu say na Wallet Wagragi admire.
Yes, it's a good question. I waiting this question a lot from Moroccan journalists, but it's good. It's from you. Look, in my country it's like this. You need to accept when you are the coach of national team of Morocco. Every result you have a critics. It's true. I do my best for my country every time. Maybe I do a mistake sometimes because every coach he do a mistake in their life and is like this. Me, I'm stay focused.
Was a nice question. Na the country Morocco, amutete bia anoma pano omope na obeya juman edama omo na enuachi no yantwa Senegal omuso omo final training section ahead of big game and Egypt ebebo and we all peka gina ho empire di juman mamono me mawa brana Egyptian technical team for inspection, you said the Taranga Lions of Senegal, led by Sadio Mane, also Efana training, Omuye KK Khalid Koulibaly, as when you bre, and we say Blabet Mayafai, and no at the Eba, Jemrab Enra, Carabao Cup semi-final game 1. First leg, etimi abaso, uram was St. James's Parker, near Newcastle United, a boy against him, your friend Manchester City, the Sky Blues, the Citizens, Semenyo Empama Dayo, Semenyo Mejo, Semenyo the Darling Boy, Bananaman City, Ashe Newcastle 2-0, na Semenyo, Ashe first goal, and San Ryan Shariki, and Baku Kaho, na Semenyo first goal, was Sancha second goal, na Gona Anua Day, na Gonia Colocasia, na Gonia Rotundata, so VAR it disallow Sagro na game no bana we Semenyo enya man of the match omo e bana paso so far 2 games 2 man of the match awards and what menya Man City na me pacho image no na daso no wo hwe ni goal na wo share ya omo e disallow ye ne say Erling Haaland na why offside me pacho nya anka na twa ne kema almost say Erling Haaland ni boot na no some millimeters and I say edi kan omo ewu no offside eno na semenyo me patcho me ada angle no na yentwe no so kakra na eno na semenyo say the second goal na was sanke gina wodi se na so mo count na bibia eso kama eno dedawa ye jejama breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down na ya jejamu yompo eso adama na semenyo waba abe the first A player I'm a patcho the first 2 games what to the ball as activity at Tottenham we check way back 2009 and Emmanuel Shea Adebayo ASR record the Man City Adebayo joining City the first 2 games what the ball at Tottenham if 2009 pa Obenwa ASR record bida Erling Haaland point me na so boy na mo fi Ghana ya fano Semenyo me patcho so far the first 2 games what the ball as at the Tottenham omo bana paso na me patcho ma me timer na okwa bisa na o see the goal no na e was anka account wakasa pa the second goal na yenti ese me patcho Semenyo can some fan goal no ho send goal ni there referee e fan Stuart Atwell na nke so o maintain o ma goal no recount wo twa 4 officials no mo VAR room na nke wo say o mutimi eje o ma ntimi anya twi gina wa asa friend the center referee na baya o bedi salah goal no no ensem opanyini no eso edi atudwa na ude yente Semenyo abrosi go na o say adwuma.
Said to the camera the second goal should have counted.
Second goal should have counted, by the way.
So he said to the camera the second goal should have counted.
No Semenyo no na go no already ya don images eso edama dentia me pacho omu eru no offside na Semenyo after the game or man of the man you bless alive Man City senator was confidence na ba and then anim na sedie
They're playing with a smile on my face, so I'm enjoying every moment.
What did you say to the camera at the end?
Second goal should have counted. The referee came and spoke to me and told me what was going on, but yeah, here's what it is.
Okay, well done. You're the player of the match.
Thank you very much. Just taking the confidence from Bournemouth.
I'm playing with a smile in my face. No ansama or the atuja na me pacho Pep Guardiola as wakasa na wakasa about Semenyo ni second goal na omu disallow you know na Papa can sempe was say anope odiri say Howard Webb no for a plenty explanation na me pacho niente Pep Guardiola.
Did you think you'd gone 2-0 up before it was actually confirmed right at the end? Obviously, Semenyo had the ball in the net for a second time, ruled out by VAR after a long delay. I mean, I could tell from you on the touchline you weren't impressed, but what did you make of it?
No, but, you know, for officials in VAR, they are not able to take a decision. It was the referee first and the second. I don't understand why the 60 minutes the Premier League game here, with a penalty for Phil, VAR didn't say anything. I understand the 20 minutes in Premier League game here, the penalty for Jeremy Doku with Theo. Take a look. Go to the Sky and after analysis the day after, and I didn't finish. And in that moment, and not even the second goal, the line was really perfect like today for millimeters. That I don't understand, but I'm pretty sure the official is going to call me tomorrow to say why didn't VAR intervene in these 2 clear penalties.
WhatsApp no was what you say officials no per friend and explaining no matter no nina say a 7 yo go na omu disala second goal no na omu enya adwene na enu to say take 6 minutes and sana omu any decision as wa Bernardo Silva bossa menyu abaso na utien sama Bernardo Silva kaya words of encouraging.
It was here at St James's Park. Could you give me your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, as you said, a very difficult game, which we're very happy that we won 2-0 because it's never easy to come here. A very intense and energetic team that put us under pressure in a lot of moments. But yeah, I think overall it was quite a strong performance from us. We scored twice. I know that they could have scored also, but we also had more chances to punish them, especially in the second half in the counters. But yeah, we're happy. We're very happy with the first leg.
You spoke about 2 goals. It could have maybe been 3. Has there been any chat about that amongst your players about the goal that was ruled out offside for Erling being offside?
Yeah, quite frustrating, to be honest, some decisions. Because we played here in St James Park 1 or 2 months ago.
Ano Bernardo Silva and someone to Ghana na Mami Ryan Shariki so far boy way or Johnny City just £34 million and a city the Kofana buy now so far some of y'all buy were involved in 16 goal contribution. Now about 24 matches and 16 goal contributions and what Jama City. No, so far, Mam EPL players so far this season are involved in most goals, assist and scoring of goals, which are so far 3 players per and also record now Urama so far Erling Haaland were involved this season 30 goals and assists. Now I got Thiago ono sono me pacho 18 goals and assists and Ryan Shariki so 16 and no another game petoka Arsenal Chelsea was Stamford Bridge semi-final game 2 and we Carabao Cup total 8 p.m. and again El Paso na me pacho Niep Rosinia de Sevilla and we Chelsea boss no the Ninja Boy or the two Rem Sterling one in the Bekasa exact disase ono mo Bekasa or Bayern Chayafe and one na obisa Rem Sterling where ya dano wadina chache wano mo Bekasa said the normal echo na goalkeeper Feno Philip Jorgensen on West Ham United for show interest as a omunya no mo pe nina so much as any Chelsea kasa as a goalkeeper ebeya and common fan Emma Womo not Michael Carrick was signed up a bag as Manchester United former captain and on them enter manager where me patro 2005-2006 or Petro so Pejuma I'm a biaso try kama na me patro Michael Carrick at in football the philosophy and in the football ideas at Yaba.
Different situations in games that you might have to play certain ways, but I think for me it's working with the players. I love working with the players and helping them get better and individually, which hopefully will help the team improve and be there to support them and I'm one of them. You know, we're all in it together, and I think it's important that here we all look after each other and. But of course, listen, I know it comes down to results. Hopefully we can play in a really exciting type of football and be positive and express and bring excitement, you know. I want to...
And your Michael Carrick, newly Manchester United boss, and the Casamani record, also a pair of United coach pay. Now, O'Brien or your own defeated or competing or Pekka Tama Manchester United, a Pamo only gonna source or no, and about 3 games. Now, we need me patro 2 and or draw 1 while Lusu Bakokra and over her upper Juma. I'm a Biaswa Yakama. Yes, meeting Biato. open na ye friend of me pacho Jesse Walkers Abramo Pamo Rupin Amorim now was share team nanopa catch say United target a Champions League and one of my catcher Michael Carrick so on force na on for team and qualify for a Champions League no biaso enya kama na enwecho nana was so Jidema passes or Michael Carrick to us and I quote from na opeko power ball playing goalkeeper or team the number polar and your opesa ko back United akwadam omo ebefeno goalkeeper bianya asasi so o team the number ball no ese onana na ban nsache na and ya ne ha dwen kakra omo ebefeno na Jadon Sancho United force and contract no ebepena we some away eba omo petana say no omo say goodbye to Jadon Sancho enya ade say omo ebemana atoaso na titration boy Rashford the meeting said team friend Barcelona I meeting na meeting no na omo yesa 30 million euros omo me trigger just United at the bonus so and just how omo Barcelona so be trust sika ne de ano de na kopi maino eso open World Cup akọ Michael Carrick ba na still onya playing time omunja no kwan na obekolo na wonko na Bruno Fernandes ono so report amete ese dontona for tigare amako se afunfu se na wo se opeso of United na okọ wachase okọ medical jamal ese season pala we pa okọ Saudi Arabia no edeba N'Golo Conte ono so waka yes at the Fenerbahce okọ akoba adwuma I'm a biaso aye come and salary reduction was up to pay card at the Fenerbahce or Kobo Juma Biaya Kama not Mami cross Spain Copa del Rey run of 16 and run matches out to draw results appear more Spain. Say, and I'm patronate Tima, your fan air Cotura Leonasa, or more Etna Fear Maleti Club, a Power 4-3, Deportivo La Corona, Atom Atletico Madrid winning 1-0, Real Sociedad, and Osasuna, Ebo 2-2 Emma Sociedad, advance a name, and Edepa Madrid, and the game Sebetoga, Ebo 8 Abasati, Ebo Real Madrid, Deportivo Alaves, Ebo Rayo Vallecano. Real Betis, Ebo Elche, na the Madrid team no, almost say almost me patrol plane, and the Beko, a PM, also our Abasati, 1 p.m. and a team fly from Madrid, Aquapiam, Biaso Twayakamba, and no Edeba, now Alonso, yes, the backroom staff, almost way back in November, and almost send past 7, and remember the players are almost criticize you almost percent. Omo pamu omo yasi Madrid locker room na emu ache sese ukra yasi plus one omo support Alonso ucho Kylian Mbappe Chouamini Adagule Denis Ceballos na Raul Asensio omo support Alonso na ucho Vini Junior Jude Bellingham na Fede Valverde na omo time Alonso no pese apam no Juda Babonte wasim konkonsa de mu dibi papa mu twantro e de atonse ono time Alonso no credit jamu kan nyina munnim jamu keka na enu achine jamete Vini Junior was oni fair one message bia wade pam Alonso o ma bonte metrohwe o mekahwe enu edeba na jamete rima dum pamfia so mo catch Alonso eso mo pam no catch mo direct unfair na omama player power enu aye too much kwa mo de ne fast no enye jamete ne say Alonso kan sa champanyimfo no na oje 40 million euros a year na 3 years no mo pam no omo de 1 year den e man 14 million euros enu omo de e man no na opagina ye fe no Belua so far enu are ni training no na jamete enu say opagina omo say onye caretaker coach onye interim omo amano contract go beyond June. Now we catch chance so to trophies. Now onya resource ya omo permanent to us and ya sa omo di new manager beba and ya 4-3-3 or percent or attack more. Not the ban holding midfielders at the bottom common name and only understand all bubble. I'm a biased to my kama and at them Pamamin show Chancelo and we are all signing on with the Bayern. Now, one empany for Rafa Joste, one Laporta, and take with the sporting director. What is special message? I'm Barcelona supporters. Back now or cancel Pesha Jason on Patu and we are meeting our data. No, Biaswa Yakama and no at the Eba. Now, Hans Flixa Chancelo. Banawa Bano or Bama Kunde and bad arrested 2 and 3 now or more tactical variant and we have someone there to the Frankie Young or Kodi red card nano or no a 1 game ban and Omonte Ama Frankie Young as a opinion me pacho observe na akwadabi free Ecuador na me pacho ye fek Ederson Castillo 17-year Ecuadorian with defensive midfielder Oromo Barcelona or Ba trial. I'm a Biaso Ayekama and no Edeba Racing Santander or Mupama Bassa God of Anna. Opekanano Madrid Bassa God of Anna. Now Quete or Mupama Bassa God of Anna. Name Pechina or Copa de Regema Barcelona and Racing Santander. As so Ebebo na Ukopema Morgan Schneiderlin. Former Arsenal, a player, former United, Southampton, me patron on the Roma Strasbourg, or Kwakoya Juma after Liam Rosinia, everyone, Morgan Schneiderlin Abba, Everton for some more Yusuf and Nazri, or more person in the bar, no Biasu Etim Ayakama, and no Edeba, Mame Mfamao, Esa Raspadori, as well attached down Bologna Airport, Abra Obe joining Atalanta, no watch, Esa Biape Kamanu Amdon Sempi, as for Admao, and Tucha Giancomo Raspadoria, or Pemo Bologna Airport, no, and no Enetaswa, Ye Jam Adamao, not the patron Galatasaray officials, almost Ramo Milan, on the finalized deal for Bine Fan for Fana. Now, Omutina Konabipia, Esso Etim Ayakama, almost any. Now, a brother called my man from a Western United players, no. Yes, someone to now Premier League, no. Now, Omukopium our relegation, on bas 50% pay cut, and no air resource, and in summer, main team from Western United. Players now 50% pay cut. Now and Nebuchadnezzar Italy, Serie A games are El Paso, Napoli, Ebo Parma. And Inter Milan, Bo Lecce, and 2 games now Chama, and Coppa Italia, and Roma, Etoma, Torino, and Bomo 3-2, and Coupe de France, and Olympique Marseille, as we win 9-0, and Bundesliga, Yetiviano. And was sent a resource in the Koyam, and was Stuttgart H. Frankfurt upon 3-2 Dortmund, winning 3-0. Hamburg, a game on my postpone, and my sofa Chahatin of 2-1, and the game sent pass Wolfsburg, Post St. Pauli, FC Cologne 7:30, or Bob Bamunch Hoffenheim, Bob Borussia Mönchengladbach, and a Bash digital satellite at Daruma, and you did Madden Epidamo and Nanope, Bash 7 Canto Sedicoda, oh, for the chairman as well, so Twakoton, oh Pepper Kwasu, a Bash, digital satellite, on a multi-choice Ghana, a money to me cat as an authorized dealer, and to all pair, set we a business Libya, open one upon the amount, no more advice, now for decoder Biao pair, companies near decoders now, or no anomaly brand of Masia, now for up to 4 Buffalo, DSTV centers, South Pub, restaurant, and Miami. Oh, Pesa Unya, a decoder Biao client, a favorite program, a Bash digital satellite, was so decoder myself and door-to-door services, or Baba Fiape, oh, Perimuto at all, oh, Pedish, LMP, a dear for decoder Biao Feno, on Sabaka, report Junction, oh, Mase, who drop report Junction, or Junction of Kotoko Junction, and answer ship more, from 0556. 287757 Banya Kamia Jumanasi, Midi Adilu Taken, Ote Abu Dhabi Kawa Fisemo, executive producer, hard working Benas, and Darmo Shed Jumadia de Sumaye, Emiad Epidamo, Sasra Julio Caesar, na Darna Foreign News Production, where Emia de Breo, about 3 p.m. Yet the Fatcher Afternoon Sport, the standard version, as well at the Epebreo, Abra Abu Dhabi, Nitimina Epatrase, Lord Asamoah. ɛso no gyina camera n'akyi a ɔma yɛ ba TV no suma onya bi hwɛ be new TV no emfra Fakye TV yɛde no ma pii ɛba be kyɛw yakra